coughing oscillation. You be spotted at your doctor's consultation. Thought that's raining, it's a waterfall of radiation. You breathless, so my allegory's method calls. Got the flow that's wetter than the essence of a reservoir. Bitch, back when I was younger, all they saw was odd, looking at me like this motherfucker got a bomb. But now I pull up and they say, Ali, you was the bomb. Cooking in 2 kitchens, making some chicken and some songs. Cooking in 2 kitchens, making some chicken and some songs.
Thought everything was set in stone. It's like every time I think something is set in stone, the universe just changes. My name is Ali Sahir, aka the Magician, the Magic Man, Little Magic, Big Magic, Young Magic. Sahir in Arabic means the magician, or the enchanted one. I'm a hip hop musician. I make spiritual hip hop. I make existential hip hop. I'm 22. I've been making music since I was like 11. My older brother, Abdullah, introduced me to hip hop when I was like 11 or 12. I really resonated with that because I got like bullied in school and like picked on by like a lot of white kids who were super racist. And it just, that shit gave me like power. It gave me like a voice and the ability to like stand up for myself. I'm just lucky I had like people like my older brother who were there. My older brother was on Bon Appetit on Vice. Y'all, you know, the people who know, they know. Like, he taught a whole generation how to smoke weed. So around the time that I reached like 10 or 11 years old, like my family problems really started showing themselves. The dysfunction in my family really started showing itself. I had a lot of issues in school. I never was a great student. I had a little bit of a drug problem, definitely, when I was younger, in my teenage years, for sure. I had like a handful of friends who I kept as my close ones, but other than that, like, you know, I usually kept to myself. But the thing was, I was always great at music. The music was always my thing. And being creative, like, I was king of that. And that's another thing that was very suppressed in my household. From the ages of 10 till 21, I think, like, I really, you know, obviously, you know, there were good times interlaced, but in retrospect, I feel like I suffered a lot mentally. And, you know, I dealt with a lot of anxiety when I was younger. I dealt with depression when I was younger, and it's not like those things don't exist anymore for me. It's just I'm better at dealing with them now. Welcome to the Bass Lofts. This is a little 5 points. Y'all want to see the studio? Let's go. It used to be a school. It used to be called Bass High School, but corruption led it to be shut down, and they turned it into some apartments. You can still see this is a gym building, right? If any place has truly given me life and a rebirth and another chance at doing things, it's the city and the people in this city. I got so many people behind me here. It's just like the support that this city has given me. I wouldn't trade that for shit. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
You already know what it is. You got Ali Sahir in the building.
Hey, by the way, hey, listen. If you ain't listening to Ali stuff, you got a problem. Go ahead and go to Spotify right now. Go ahead and what is it? Follow it, share it, heart it up. Make sure it's in your Spotify algorithms, you know what I'm saying?
I'm very affected by the environment I'm in. So whatever is in Atlanta's environment spiritually has just supercharged me. I wake up in the morning and I just start playing tracks. I start just listening to the music I want to listen to. I'm getting a chance to become anew and become the person who I'm truly meant to be. And if I hadn't moved here, I don't know if my career would have even gone any further, honestly. This place has just provided me so much growth. Last year, I had a very existential experience on psychedelic mushrooms. When I took the mushrooms, it's just all the switches in my brain just flipped like at 100 miles per hour. It was the fastest flip that I ever experienced in my life. And I was just, everything that I had been doing, the universe revealed to me, like, this is what you're doing is completely correct. Everything that you've done musically and creatively throughout your whole life so far, it's all been correct, and it's all manifesting into this, which in the end was the vision of my future self that I saw. I know in my heart I may sound nuts to people when I say it, But I'm gonna be real with you, that moment is is the realest shit that I've ever experienced in my life. And it's so real to me that I just tell it like it is to people. Like, I can't doubt that part of myself. That moment changed me forever. And then right after that moment, boom, boom, boom. I love seeing things flourish. I love seeing the flowers bloom, because there's so much that goes into making that flower bloom. And like, I feel like I stopped growing at 18 and I was like just into whatever bullshit that I was into. And you know, finally, you know, this place gave me a chance to grow. I think the society we live in does a lot to stunt growth. They do a lot, especially with, you know, black and brown people. Like, they don't want to see us win, because when we do, we're going to change the world. And I just want to make sure that the people who precede me, the kids who come after me, they have a hand, you know. And I'm so lucky for the hands that have been given to me since I've moved to the city. It's just, you know, I just want to show people how to hold hands for once, you know, how to unify under a common idea. I want to lead, but I want to lead the pack and lead with love. Find a new way to live, a new way to love, new way to see, a new way to think. Out with the old ways that ain't gonna work for the kids, cause I ain't got no time if the world ceased to exist.
Chain on my neck and it say the magician. I make the green reappear in a zip. I got two witches who stare in the system with serum that's feeling like cannabis.